بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. umdatul Ahkam, يعني Arousing the Intellect with explanation of umdatul Ahkam by Sheikh Muhammad bin Salih al-Uthaymin rahimahullah. Today we read hadith, the fifth hadith. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: الفطرة خمس: الختان والاستهداد وقص الشارب وتقليم الأظفار ونتف الإبط. وعن أبي رضي الله عنه that the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said, Al-Fitrah is five: circumcision, shaving the public hairs, trimming the mustache, cutting the nails, and plucking the underarms, and the hair which is under the arms. The narrator, Abu Radha, his biography is presented in Hadith number 2. A. The subject of the Hadith: clarifying the traits of Al-Fitrah. B. An explanation of the words Al-Fitrah, meaning the traits of Al-Fitrah, and what is intended by Al-Fitrah here is what the people are naturally disposed to, its goodness, meaning they are naturally inclined towards its goodness. Khamsun, meaning five traits. Al-Khitan is to cut the piece of skin of the penis which covers the head of the penis, so that it exposed, and cut the piece of skin in the female's groin above the place of insertion. Istihdad, shaving the public hairs. La istihdad, shaving the public hairs, and that is the tough hair which grows around the front private part. Qasu sharib, cutting the ends of its hair with scissors, and a sharib is the hair which grows above the upper lip. Taqlim al-adfar, cutting its end which protrude from the place it grows in the flesh. Aywa, natful libt, removing its hair from its root, and a libt with a kasra on the hamza and a sukun on the ba is the underarm. The summary: the religion of Islam contains the good etiquettes which agree with the fitrah which Allah has created the people, being naturally disposed with goodness and perfection. And in this hadith, Abu Hurairah is narrating on the Prophet ﷺ explaining five of the traits of al-fitrah, which contains the completeness of purity, cleanliness, and the beauty of appearance. They are: circumcision, which contains the completeness of cleanliness in the males and balance of the natural disposition in the women; shaving the public hairs, preventing filth from building up from the sweat which descends from the stomach. This also contains the completeness of cleanliness; trimming the mustache, because that is cleanliness and makes a handsome appearance; cutting the nails, preventing the building of feet and underneath them, and to distance oneself from resembling animals that have claws; plucking the underarm to prevent bad odor which results from filth and sweat clinging to the hairs. The benefit of the hadith: the legitimacy of these five traits: circumcision, shaving the public hairs, trimming the mustache, cutting the nails, and plucking the underarms because they are from al-fitrah. What is best is trimming for the mustache and plucking for the underarm, and shaving for the public hairs. If plucking is difficult, he removes the hair by any means of removal. The completeness of the Islamic Sharia by agreeing with al-fitrah and having regard for cleanliness. Supplement: he did not explain in this hadith when these traits are to be performed. As for circumcision, doing it at young age is better, because it is a way of doing good earlier, and it heals faster and is less painful. It is not to be delayed until after puberty. As for shaving the public hairs, trimming the mustache, cutting the nails, and plucking the underarm, whenever it gets long, it is to be removed. However, it is not to be left more than 40 days because of the statement of Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu, a time limit set for us for trimming the mustache, cutting the nails, plucking the underarm, and shaving the public hairs, that is not to be left for more than 40 nights. Muslim transmitted.